if you saw the title and you thought to yourself, what the heck is this? Well, me too, alright? Me too. I didn't even know that there was a drama adaptation of the frickin' manga. And let me just say, I love this manga, alright? She loves to cook and she loves to eat. Fantastic. This is a cooking Yuri, to which I remember when I first saw it, I had thought to myself, we haven't had a cooking Yuri in a while. And the only other sort of cooking Yuri that I remember is I started to wonder if it's even Yuri or not, or whether it's really tethered more on like the shoujo ai side. Anyways, felt like we haven't had a cooking Yuri in a while. I like cooking, I like food, I like Yuri. This has all three things. And when I first bought it initially, right, I already was hooked on the idea of it being a cooking Yuri. What I didn't realize was that this series was going to be a dark horse in when it comes to being one of my favorites, because I ended up falling in love with the story. I ended up falling in love with the theme and the character, and overall, I just love it, and I'm excited for volume 3, and I hope that it passes through the 2-3 volume curse, right, and get itself to volume 4. Hopefully, I mean, it has a drama adaptation, so it's gaining some sort of, I was gonna say notoriety. Is that a positive or negative connotation? I don't remember, but it has some sort of rep enough that it's gotten itself a drama. And also, I've heard good things about the drama, and for this drama, it's 15-minute long per episode, which I was like, okay, I thought that this was going to be, you know, the typical drama length, which is like 45-50 minutes or whatever, or an hour, really depends. But this is only 15 minutes per episode, which means that it's probably going to take one chapter per episode, which is totally fine. And I'm, again, I hear good things about it, and I'm excited to see it. I was just going to download this and like watch it all on my own, but I've decided why not. I'll just turn on the camera and, you know, you guys can come and join this journey with me. But before I freaking talk my own ears off about this whole thing, let's actually get into the first episode, and we'll see how this is going to go. Just making karage. Yep. It's our favorite thing in the world. Look at her on the Instagrams and everything. Remember to put the hashtag in, girl. It'll keep the rice coming. Why? The humble portion is classy. Very funny that the person who says that is in a male voice. She just wants to make big portions. Unfortunately, she's not a big eater. Waste of food. Really like the set so far. Alright, so just like how some artists can't produce masterpieces without an audience. Okay. My food's not living without someone actually eating it. Well, hopefully you find that someone, huh? Episode 1, alright. That's certainly how the first episode, yeah, this is how the first chapter starts. Look at her with her fucking buckets of fried chicken. She's got so much, dude. 2 big buckets, and then there's like 4 other boxes. 4, 5, 6 boxes on the other side. Dude, that's a small-ass elevator. Actually, no, I've been in Vietnam, so like, I understand those elevators. They're literally like only 4 people can fit in there. This is all for me. What, you want to make big portions, don't you? I can't stop smiling right now. You're looking for someone who can eat, right? On a daily basis, huh? Design Pro. They were talking about like browser web stuff, right? God, this fucking open office. She got like 2 onigiris there and just a small lunch. Oh, small lunch box, I mean. It's just bread. Just because she loves cooking? Take my hobby and frame it as good. That's heartbreaking, alright? She just wants to cook for herself. She's not here to fucking cook for no man. And then here she is, stress cooking. Oh my god, I just realized she's wearing a turtleneck. Ooh, she's making curry? she just realized. Well, you don't want the food to go to waste, huh? Then you better... Damn, dude, damn, these are some heavy footsteps. You know, she's over here just... I didn't do that. Oh. Come on now, you don't want that food to go to waste, don't you? By the way, have we heard any names yet? That reminds me. I think we might have had when one of the coworkers, her coworkers, I mean. Huh. It just cuts immediately to her side. The other products. She works in a restaurant, or does she work in supplying the restaurant? Oh no, never mind. This is just that was just a transition to her going to... 2 karage! And then you see the serving size. She's just like, what the fuck is this itty bitty rice shit? Yeah, this man's being considerate for no fucking reason. Well, you know, the first food that we saw with our main girl is karage, and the first food we see our second girl is karage. Why is he so nervous? Oh my god, a girl who eats so much. Ah! And then this is her coming home. Okay. And then the curry that she's making. Oh, she stopped because she's just like looking at... Okay, at first I was just like, maybe she smells it, yeah? But she did stop for a bit. Alright, and then we're catching up to where we were now. Dude, I'm getting like nervous for some reason. I'm like an excited fan who's about to fucking hyperventilate. I need to sit down. My knee's gonna go weak. There's been a lot of there's been a lack of music. Yes. Just cuts to this. Yes. That's right. Can't have food go to waste. I love that she only has one chair since she usually eats alone. So she has to get like this fucking bench. Alright. Why am I tearing up? I got tears in my eyes. I know, right? But she sees her, dude. She's just fucking taking big portions, dude. I'm just over here. I hope the actress like is also like a big eater as well, because like she's gonna have to eat a lot and in big portion. You love watching people eat? I mean, just being able to share. Mm-hmm. Just want someone to acknowledge you're cooking, just like every great artist, huh?
ごちそうさまでした。ありがとうございます。美味しかったです。
It's exactly what she wanted. Someone who fucking finished your plate.
こちらこそありがとうございました。
Oh, she's just in tears.
一緒にお鍋を空っぽにしてくれる人を
Wow, that is... Wow. Wow, just in 15 minutes. What a great fucking episode. Anyways, congratulations. Drama, you've gotten some tears out of me. Anyways, if you need me, I'm gonna be that fan who's just gonna hyperventilate about how excited I am. Oh my god, that's absolutely lovely. But let me check. I was remembering that like immediately they go into the other scene where you know, she's eating right there and then. But I think in is it chapter 2 or yeah, I think it's chapter 2. So they combine a little bit of chapter 1 and chapter 2. Okay, that's interesting. But it really showcases, let me wipe these tears off my cheeks. But it really showcases the big idea of this whole thing, right? It's the idea that our main character. Did we? All right, hold on. Let me go back to the office place. Like, did they actually fucking say her name? Jonathan. Hold on. Nomoto. Yeah. So. Nomoto. And then you've her neighbor, whose name we haven't gotten yet, I believe, so I won't say it just yet. But Nomoto, in 15 minutes, right, we're showcase these two characters and the problems that they face in society. And let me tell you, like, well, I only came in here for a fucking cooking Yuri. I didn't expect the whole fucking theme of like society that fucking comes and like you know, that fucking the women have to go through, and I just really enjoyed that, right? It's if we're talking like in a political stance, right, I am in the end very much a feminist, and I am very for, you know, the equality of both genders and such. So the idea of Nomoto, who just wants to cook, and like society sees her, it's just like, oh, it's a woman who loves to cook, then that means that she wants to be a mother, she wants to be a wife, or she's going to be a great mother, she's going to be a great wife because she knows how to cook. And it's and you know, from just the way that Nomoto is, right, she started stress cooking immediately right after that guy made that fucking comment. And so yeah, that whole thing of like, you know, what society sees her as, and then it kind of goes to her neighbor who is just out here going to this restaurant to order some karage, and this one guy orders the same thing, and the guy gets a normal portion, and but she gets a smaller portion because they assume that as a woman she's not going to eat a lot, right? Or even the idea that that you know, a woman who eats a lot, you know, if you're a woman, you shouldn't be eating a lot because that feels like you're going to be pigging out, right? You're going to be gaining weight if you eat a lot, and we hate fat women around here. I'm gonna take that out of context, but you know, in society, you know, we hate fat people around here. And especially, we hate fat women because fuck them, they're not desirable enough, right? So it kind of has that whole idea, and again, like I said, this Yuri series is just a fucking dark horse that I didn't realize on how much I was going to love the series. And already in the first episode, they've captured so much of what I love about this series, and and some of the and like it really the way despite just the slight change that they've did, which I really like the slight change because again it introduces us to our characters and their problems. I love that even some of the framings and some of the ways that it starts off just like how the anime the manga is, right? So it really feels right now that it feels like it's a rather faithful adaptation. So yeah, I'm really I'm really enjoying this. So let me set up the second episode and we're going to continue to see how this goes. And from the first frame it looks like we're continuing with what is happening in the previous episode. So let's go. No, dude, this is perfect. She found someone who can just eat all her fucking cooking. She just continues to cook. It's also nice in terms of having to make sets for this drama because a lot of it takes place in her house, since it's like her cooking at home and stuff. So yeah, most of it is taking place in her house, and even in just the first 2 volumes, we only see these 2 characters. So and overall, I think they did a really good job with the set, and like she has a very small apartment, so like I love how filled in it is. God, look at her fucking smile watching her eat. Have we even gotten her name yet? Fucking clean. Meanwhile, she's just over here. Nomoto-san. It's like a restaurant. Been putting her on her tab. But she wants to pay you for all this good cooking. You should get paid. Come on now, Nomoto. Oh, gotta pay more. Look at these people and their iPhones. Kasuga. There you go. Kasuga. That's like me. I'm Kamike. Look, you're feeding her. She wants to at least do something. The thing that she's about to pick up is just a fucking egg. Oh, fantastic. Just to keep the costs down. Relatable. 女ってやっぱり給料上がりづらいんだなとも思いますし、しかも私派遣なので temporary 私も契約社員なのでわかります。そっか。contract employee やはりこれでは足りないですね。ノモトさんの方で計算し直してもらえますか。でもやっぱりお金を出してもらうほどのものでは。ノモトさん、労力に対してお金を払うのは An artist should get paid. It's gotta go both ways. Come on now, Nomoto. Take the money and use it to make more food. I like everything. There's nothing I don't like. Damn! She eats everything. She's got such a great smile. She's sick? Yeah, seems like it. God, such small apartments. That was the text that they've got, and then she just never, she's just been sick. Is that 2 microwaves that I'm seeing right now? What? Meanwhile, dead. Oh, this bed's got a plug-in? Oh my god. That's the only that's the only explanation on why she's not inviting you over. She must be sick.
実は生徒になってしまいま
Her
して
period?
ナプキンも鎮痛剤もなくなってしまったのですが
Does that mean you're just fucking wetting the bed? Like,
ご飯を作りたかったのに
not wetting the bed like you're, you know, but like,
準備できていなくて
why don't you fucking buy you more painkiller and
普段
pads?
何を使っていますか？
Napkin brands?
買っていきます。
Damn, dude.
食欲はどうですか？
How about your appetite? Oh, she's gonna buy you food too. Look at it. Well, if you're feeling sick, you know, porridge would be fine. A little kongi. Konge? Kongi? I don't know, konge. Porridge. A little soup, you know? She didn't even reply. She just went to sleep.
ユキ
Oh, her mom?
お熱下がったねなんか食べられる焼きおにぎり
She only answered the food part. She just... Oh? Oh? Your errand girl's here. Your Uber Eats is coming.
春日さん
お休みのところすいません。
ありがとう
Look at her with a fucking rice cooker on her side.
すいません片付けますねごめんなさい
Relatable. Just toss everything in the closet.
どのブランドのものを使いかわからなかったので、私が
she says napkin in like English too. Like, is that what just napkins?
使いかわからなかったので、私が使っているものを一通り買ってき
A
ました。
whule bunch of stuff that I use.
多めです。
Night use is great.
これは
うちの炊飯器です。焼きおにぎりを作るので、
ありがとう
あと鉄分補給できるものを買ってきました。
For all the blood that you're losing.
飲んでください。
ありがとうすごい
Well, you've been amazing to her. Come on now. Ooh, pudding and everything. Oh, she's got a little jelly drink right here.
生理辛い方ですか
私は1日2日ドバッと血が出て、生理痛も全くないです。
Wow, can't relate. I know, right?
PMS はそこまで重くはないんですお腹と腰とあと頭も痛くなって
あんまり辛
I
いの
feel
で
that.
婦人科に行ってみるのはどうですか？
Oh, it just varies from.
辛さでいくものじゃないのかなって思って
その考え、危険だと思います。
That is also true.
うちの焼きおにぎりはずっとこれなんです
仙台の
Miso.
醤油の焼きおにぎりはこっちに来た
では味噌焼きおにぎりにしましょう。
Grilled rice ball with miso paste. Damn, dude, fucking full. Oh, hold on. I just want to like look at this. Dude, this is fucking full up on rice, and she's just. Kasuga's just like, yeah, I'm also gonna eat like the rest of the whatever that Nomoto can't eat. Like when I make rice, right, for my current family of 3, it's like at the very least, like it's not even halfway. Because that's like enough for like my family. She's just over here like, I'm just gonna fill up the entire thing. She's using her rice cooker to the fullest, that's for sure.
寝てなくていいんですか？
なんだか
She feels better now that you're here.
そうですか。
But you might want to change your pads if you're like out of pads. I'm just saying, Nomoto. Or your napkins, whatever. That's a big fucking rice ball. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. It doesn't look at big when they show it like that.
そんなには食べられないかも
Well, she's also making.
食べたくなったので私の分です。
食べていっぱい食べて
じゃあ食べましょうか。
Just grilled rice with miso paste. You know, I do have miso paste. I will say, thank God they're not fucking shoving the microphone into their mouth, because I do not want to hear some.
美味しいです。
でしょ
Desho?
子供の頃体調崩した時はいつも食欲なくてもこれだけは食べられて
Understandable. When I'm sick, I want porridge. Or soup. Soup.
しんどいばっか言ってないで春日さんみたいにもっと
無理な時はどうやっても無理だと思いますよ。
Sometimes you know that you gotta, you need help.
そのままでいい いいと思います。
Oh,
同じ女性でもみんな違いますから。
that's right. Oh, you still got leftover rice balls. What is you, like, ate one? This is like the loosest rap I've ever seen.
もらえるのもいいな。
Hey, maybe sometimes you can get Kasuga to cook for you instead, huh? Oh, look at her sleeping on that twin bed. Relatable. Very nice, very nice. Wow. That was very fun as well. I really enjoyed that. Hold on, I wanted to... I will say, they make it back in episode 1 in the way that... Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say just back in like episode 1 when that guy came and he was just like, oh, that's great. I wish my girlfriend could make me lunch every day. Like in the manga, they made it look a little bit more menacing than how it was in the in the drama in the first episode, where the guy kind of just says it, right? Because that's what society expects of her, and he is, also a product of society, and so he's just sort of expecting that's the thing for her and such. Huh. Okay, so I'm actually looking at chapter 1 and 2 again. They actually just combined chapter 1 and 2 in general. And they kind of showed us like the curry thing too. But chapter 3 is what they've adapted for the second episode. And maybe it might be a little bit of chapter 4 as well. Yeah, they did. So it's actually 2 chapters per episode. That's interesting. All right. But as I was mentioning again with like the whole idea of women's issue that comes with this show, I very much enjoy it, right? Just the idea of like, what is it, like her talking about her period and stuff, and like just 2 women being able to just talk about womanly things, right? I really enjoy that, just because I feel like we don't really we don't really get a lot of that, and especially when it comes to Yuri, right? We don't really get a lot of we don't get a lot of Yuri that's more about mature women, right? We often have Yuri, it's just about like high schoolers, or if it's not in high school, it's still about people who are at the age of high schoolers. And so I suppose that's also why I really enjoy this series, is because, it's about adult women having to face adult women issues. Not saying that period is an adult women issue thing, because honestly it starts for girls in like somewhere towards the end of elementary or in middle school. If you're a late bloomer, right, it starts in like middle school or whatever. Then again, there's also like all the hormones in your food that causes girls to mature a little bit too early. But anyways, I enjoyed this episode. With what we saw, right, in terms of how getting close their little relationship are. Days have passed, she's been making her food, and then during the time that Nomoto is actually sick and she couldn't cook for Kasuga, and Kasuga is just over here like, you're sick, right? Well, what do you need, right? Do you need this, and this? And I love that Nomoto is just so you're like, man, she's so nice. To which, it's I will say, it's nice to have friends who's like who's able to understand your issue and all that. Hold on, let me close the fucking window, because apparently some kids are outside just screaming. So what was I talking about? For Nomoto. Oh yeah, and so when Nomoto got sick, and Kasuga come over, right, and she's asking, what do you want to eat? And Nomoto started thinking about her childhood and like when she was sick and when her mom asked her stuff, right? And so Kasuga come on over to make this food for her, to make this childhood food for her, which, in terms of food, like languages and stuff, that's very strong. That's very, especially if it's like really good and it makes you, reminds yourself of your childhood and all that. So very nice. And of course, I love that Kasuga is just over here like, hey, no, you don't have to be like me. 2 women are the same. You should know that there are times when you need to asked for help, right? You can't do everything yourself. So very nice. I really like that. That's Kasuga's relaying the message. And also, in terms of Kasuga's character, right? The actress, I think she's been doing a really good job at portraying her as well, because Kasuga is the type of person who's very stoic, right? In the way that she her face is, and like she doesn't really smile, and I really like that about her. And you know, that could also go into like some other sort of things that like women tend to go through in terms of like, oh, you should smile more, that whole feeling. But so because of that, I really like her character, and just again, just the way that she is, because you know, it really reminds me of myself, because you don't really see me when I'm off camera, right? And when I'm off camera, I'm not like I'm not like this, you know. I'm not all smiley and fun times all the time. In fact, I am very much like Kasuga when I'm off camera, and when I'm like fucking outside and I'm doing shit on my own, right? I'm very much like her. Anyways, we're going to watch the third episode. I thought about just doing 2 episodes, but after that one, I just want to watch the third one, and then we'll just continue on in some other time. But for right now, let's get on to episode 3. Maybe soon you'll discover the fun and joy. Maybe sometime, I don't know, it really depends. But, you know, maybe you also discover the joy of cooking with others. Look at her looking at kitchen accessories. Relatable. On Amazon and everything. Damn, dude, she's just clicking on buy now? Was she brushing her teeth? Gyoza party. Look at them making gyoza together. Understandable. Oh. Of course! Yeah, I can use it for other things as well. I didn't just buy it for gyoza. Oh, gyoza and beer. 3 serving and a large. God damn. Who gives a shit? Well, that's your fucking opinion, pal. None of your fucking business. Holy shit, she just drank that whole fucking pint. I've got my rice. I've got my trusty rice cooker. It's a little arrogant, right? To fucking point out like what you should be fucking doing at a restaurant, like what you should be eating with certain other things, or what you should be drinking with certain other things. It's like if somebody wants to fucking eat whatever, right? Then just let them fucking do it, right? You're not the fucking waiter, right? I feel like if you're the waiter or you're the server, you might have a little bit more leverage in like doing a little suggestion, because like that's sort of something expected from you, right? And especially if somebody who's asking you about it and such. But like if you're just a fucking server who's if you're just a fucking customer and you see someone doing whatever, it's just... Anyways. You've just gone over your period. God, so much fucking gyoza. They just put the gyoza on the camera. There might be like glass on top of the camera. You should say all the ones you wrap look nice and big and all yours look the same.
同じ
Okay.
形でと
お酢醤油
And chili oil. Oh!
柚子胡椒もつけましょう
Oh, and
私はポン酢も好きです
citrus. Oh!
変わり種で酢醤油に山椒を入れるのも美味しいんです
Vinegar and soy sauce is the gyoza sauce.
よくないですかいろんな調味料が入れられるんです
Did you also just bought this?
よね
Okay. Alright, I've had a gyoza binge like 2 months ago, and just looking at these gyozas just make me want to do it again. She cheered, but she did not drink. Is that wasabi over there? What is that? God, look at her just fucking shoving the entire gyoza in her mouth. I know, right? Oh my god, look at her. She takes such big bites. Excuse me, ma'am, you need to eat too. Stop watching her. Or else she'll eat the entire... She'll eat everything.
野本さん食べてます
はい食べます
There you go, that's how I eat. Half of a gyoza first. Can't shove the entire thing in my mouth.
うまっ
Ooh.
だって春日さん本当に美味しそうに食べるんだもん
Maybe it's the same, huh? Ooh, she smiled. And laughed.
今日はサーモンが安いので漬けにしようと思っているんです春日さん晩ご飯ご一緒しませんか
She hasn't responded? Oh, maybe she's busy, huh?
今日は仕事の飲み会で遅くなるので残念ですが行けません
Oh, GG. What if you make it to go, huh?
3回食事にお誘いして3回断られた場合って
Oh, for 3 times.
ご迷惑ということだと
野本さん
Is this a love affair?
いえこれまでも何度か遊びに行ったりしてる
Oh, we just eat.
遊びには行ってはないんですいや楽しんでたのかな
まあそれは聞いてみたらいいんじゃないですか
Yeah, you wouldn't know until...
ご迷惑ですかって
Yeah, gotta say it straight out. Anyways.
わかりました
Ah!
楽しんでください
Meanwhile, she's over here like, ah, fuck, I didn't want to be a part of this. Oh, come on, man. What about the woman who was sitting right in front of the fucking karage? There's not gonna be anything left. Oh, guess who's coming home hungry?
私は春日さんの気持ちを
I mean, if
そもそも私
if Kasuga feels that bothered in the first place, she wouldn't be eating like these big ass portions of yours. All right, like she would have stopped it a long time ago.
私と春日さんの接点なんてたまたま同じマンションだったというだけで
And you make food for her.
もし料理を取ったら私と春日さん
What are we? Are we even friends? Whoops.
またやってしまった
There she goes, stress cooking again. No. Oh, she gave her the eggs, not the fish though.
サーモンと一緒に卵もつけてみましたよかったら召し上がってください
Oh. Didn't get enough to eat. Oh, she's having some ramen with them eggs. It's a nice instant ramen. Are you gonna eat it right out of the pot?
お皿で気分上がりますよね
Oh, she was going to, but oh, she's gonna plate it instead. Oh, look at her plating it. You know, the way that it looks, you know, does help in terms of, you know, your appetite.
春日です
Huh?
返しに来ました。昨日の夜夜食にラーメンで食べて、今朝はソーセージ煮卵丼にして食べました。
Ooh, sausage boiled egg
もう食べ
bowl.
てくれたんです
Of
か？
course.
はい、美味しかったですし、嬉しかったです。
Oh.
あの
すいません。
週末2人で出かけませんか？
Oh?
仕入れのお礼もしたいです。最近予定が合わなくてあまり会えてなかったので。
Look at that. You haven't been a botter at all. She's just been busy.
週末。
Oh, is this a date?
遅刻する。
All right. Wow. There was no ending. There was no ending. What is it? The little ending screen for that. It just ended. All right. Ooh, that was nice. I think that covered chapter 5 and 6, or is it 6 and? Okay, that is okay. This is before. Oh yeah, she was just much more excited. Nomoto in the manga just like fucking blushed and just felt hot-headed. You know, they definitely like cut out a lot more of like Kasuga eating, but understandable. Like honestly, like as the again, as I said, like goddamn dude, if you're playing in this sort of fucking scenario, like you better have a fucking large stomach and like have to eat all that food. So dude, just so nice, just so nice. Hold on, I did just wanted to see. I will say in terms of showcasing Kasuga. I'm just still trying to remember names right now. But and there's literally only 2 characters that you need to pay attention to. But for Kasuga in the manga, they showcase a lot of her teeth, which might be a little uncanny when you first see it in the way that in the way that she draws teeth. By she, I mean, you know, the mangaka. It's a lot of like teeth. It's all like mouth and teeth action that you see a lot in the manga. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that they're not showcasing us that. And again, I'm glad that they're not shoving the microphone in their mouth, just make all that fucking lip smacking sound. Because if they did, oh my god, that'd be awful. But yeah, that was a really nice first 3 episode. I really enjoy it. They're going out on a date next episode. They're just going out, just 2 gals being pals. That's all. I've been really enjoying Nomoto's actress as well. Just the way that like her smile is very infectious, I feel. And just like her joy that she get, especially the joy that she gets out of cooking, and the joy that she gets out of watching. I said Nomoto, right? Oh yeah, okay. That Nomoto gets out of watching Kasuga eat. Very nice, very fun. And I just really enjoy their nice little relationship, just getting a little bit closer and closer, right? From moving on from just being neighbors to just being acquaintances who just happen to eat dinner with each other, to perhaps, you know, becoming friends and all that. And with Nomoto being scared of the idea that she's been bothering Kasuga, that Kasuga been rejecting her offer to eat this many times because she's at work, when in reality, right? Well, not when the truth was that she did say the truth, because you feel like somebody who is a little stoic like Kasuga, right? Maybe she's the person who would say what it is, right? She's not going to fucking lie and say like, oh, I'm busy right now, I can't hang out with you, when and like in reality they really just don't want to hang out with you or whatever, right? I feel like Kasuga's the sort of person who's probably gonna be like, no, I don't want to hang out with you, I don't have fun or whatever, right? So it's very nice, and I love that even though Nomoto has that doubt that maybe she's being a botter, and like she ended up cooking too much again, so she's just like, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna give it to her anyways, and if it's maybe if she finds it a botter, she can just go and tell me to not give her fucking food anymore, right? So very nice, Very nice. I'm really enjoying this adaptation so far, and I'm excited to see more. But until then, I am tired. But all right, I will see you guys when I see you guys.